What's up, Raid Shadow Legends? Catalyst Gaming here. Figured we'd do a little shard opening this morning. I logged in and they were having. Let's see if I can see it in the shop still. Man, I can't see it anymore. But right now they're going on with a Black Friday sale. I didn't see how long it's going to go on to. Probably till Sunday or Monday of next week, or maybe just at Black Friday. Or they might have others rolling out. But anyway. It was a $100 pack for $9.99, and you get 1 sacred shard, 3 ancient shards, 1,000 energy, 800 coins or gems, I mean, and then 1.5 million silver. So I figured we'll do a shard opening here, and then we'll test out the new mechanic of buying masteries for. Yeah, you get all skulls. We'll try that out for one of our champions, probably Warlord here. But we'll have to, we'll decide which one would be the best for the best. But without further ado, we got some more free shards here. Alrighty, without any further ado, let's get into it. I'll start with these ancient shards. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a legendary. Nope. Slayer. Attacks one enemy with a 30% chance of placing a 25% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies. Attacks one enemy placing a 2.5 poison debuff for 2 turns. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun for 1 turn. Let's see. 5% poison for 2 turns. And we can get that down to a 4-turn cooldown. Sounds like a decent champion. For mid game, if you don't have much else, with the attack all enemies, he could be a great campaign farmer, but it's on a 3-turn after booked up, so not worth it. But if you don't have anything else, could be really good. He also looks pretty cool. I like the design of him. Alright, no enemies. Let's go. Oh. This War Priest. Everybody knows what War Priest does. Just click over real quick. Like, you see it? Alright. Come on, legendary. Avenger. Attacks one enemy has a 30% chance to place some 30% decreased debuff for 2 turns. Attacks 2 enemies. Attacks enemy 2 times random. Attacks one enemy. This skill will always inflict a critical hit. Increase ally attack and factions. Yeah, she seems like she would just be food. She's not very good. So if you're collecting, just keep one of her and then leave the rest. Perfect order. Attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 1 turn. Ooh. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of, ignores 50% of the target's defense. Has a 35% chance of placing a fear debuff on the target when for 1 turn with this attack champion inflicts a critical hit. That's not bad. He might, if you don't have any poisoners, he could be good for a clan boss or excuse me, for clan boss or other things and such. If you have a warlord, and you know, I mean, I'm sure if you have a poisoner, but if you have a warlord, if you don't have a poisoner, or if you have somebody with an increased debuff, this could work out really well. Get that buff chance up. You can get that up to, what? That'd be 50%. That's pretty good. Grants an extra turn. Yeah, that's good. He could be a, nah. Yeah, he could be a campaign farmer. Depending on how strong you get him. The fear. It's pretty good. I would say this is a good champion for a mid-game team if you don't have much else to go with. He's got a good poison once you get him booked up. He can ignore defense and also grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. And then we have a 35% placing a fear debuff, which is the new mechanic to counteract with excuse me, counterattack actually. But here we go, the Sacred Shard. Let's hopefully. What I want is a Vizier, Ethos, or I don't know, Beck. I really just give me a sacred. I want a legendary. Legendary. Ah. Oh well, Royal Guard. I've heard having 2 Royal Guards is good. I already have 1, but cool. I'll just level up the second one. We can have. This would be a good. I have 2 Cold Hearts now and 2 Royal Guard. So if I build them up, I should be having a great spider nuking team. So this is actually a good pull. I'm pretty excited about that. But if you don't know what a Royal Guard does, has attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased debuff for 2 turns, and we can get that down to buff chance. We can get that up to 65% chance, which is pretty good. Then this is the cream of the crop. Attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to enemy max HP. It says based on attack here, but it hardly scales off that, so don't worry about that. You want to build him more tanky because it bases off enemy max HP. So if we do the damage percent, we can get that up to, I guess, it would be 20% more of their max HP. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if it's based off here or both of them. But regardless, max HP is fantastic for the spider boss and the clan boss, but he doesn't have as good survivability, so he's not good for a viable team for the clan boss. Here we have attack all enemies. Attacks 4 enemies at random. Each hit has a 60% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns. Each hit also has a 60% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 25%. So he's pretty good. This skill right here, I would say, is good for probably the arena. So we can get that up to 75% chance on a 4 turn with a 10% damage increase. And then this is increased ally attack in dungeons, which is alright, but I'm more for speed, I guess. But this would be good too. But alrighty, let's see here. I'm going to cut to after I choose which champion I choose for the masteries, and then I'm going to get back to you on why I chose them, and we'll go from there. So I will see you guys here in a minute. Oh, wow. Hey, you can buy books now. That's fantastic. That's kind of pricey. I would put that at $1.99. Yeah, $1.99 for $2.99 for 2. How they have $2.99 for 2 there. They should have 2 for $2.99. It would be fair. That needs to change. Legendary. Whew. Pricey, but you get 4 of them, and it's legendary. You're not gonna have very many legendaries. Certain legendaries, I'm sure, don't need that many books, and you get lucky. Not a bad price, but this is more for those whales out there. Definitely not an average purchase. Alrighty, so I am deciding between Fellhound so I can get better clear time in campaign. Maybe farm. It would probably allow me to farm brutal 12-3. Right now I can't. Don't have one of these. It's in between him, Warlord, because he's fantastic in every aspect of the game, and we have no, not that one. It has a 30% chance to increase duration of any buff cast by this champion. Where is it? And then this one, and where's the last one that I was looking at? Is this one? I guess this one, yeah, because the debuff increase would count as a would count as a little bit more towards the with a bonus to the increased debuff he has already. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that. And then the last one is Royal Guard, because of how good he is. No, he needs to get this one. Increase crit damage with how good he is in Spider. We could also do the same for Cold Heart, increase the crit, but I think that we're gonna go ahead and go with Fellhound today. I think increasing my ability to level up my champions quicker is gonna produce more 6 stars. He won't help me get my more champions stronger. He's gonna help my team I already have do what it's doing a little bit better. Royal Guard, he would be mostly for Spider, and I am not ready for that aspect of the game yet. So for where I am in the game, I think I'm gonna be. Alright, so we'll be starting with a crit rate here. The Deadly Precision, increase crit rate by 5%. Go down here. We're gonna get Keen Strike, crit damage for 10% with 30 scrolls, 30 basic scrolls. Then we go, gonna go here and get a Heart of Glory, increased damage inflicted with by 5% when attacking with max HP, which is good because when you're pumping out that, excuse me, sorry for my alarm. When you're pumping out that A1 in that campaign farming, you're gonna have full HP because you're gonna be just hitting one-shotting every wave. So that 5% damage is just a little bonus on top of everything else. Excuse me. Then we're gonna go for increased speed for each enemy killed by this champion. Stacks each round in battle up to 18 speed, which is fantastic because you're just gonna keep knocking them out one after one after one. And you're just going to be able to go faster and faster, so none of the waves are going to be able to get as fast as you. Which means you don't have to build as much speed, you just need a base speed to beat that first wave, and then you'll roll from there. Ruthless Ambush, increased damage inflicted by 8% for the first hit on each enemy. So that's good, because that's on top of what I said over here. For this one, they increased 5% for max HP, bonus 8%. So that's you're at 13% right there for first hit on each enemy, because you're just gonna hit one shot after every wave. So that's 13% bonus damage already. It has a 30% chance of increasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn if the damage inflicted by this champion's skill exceeds 30% of its max HP. That's alright. I don't think it's a great one, but it's better than all the other ones. Because we're also going to be getting this one here, increased damage inflicted by 5% for each dead ally, stacks up to 2%. So you get that first hit. It could be good, depending If you don't one-shot a wave and that wave ends up killing all your allies, you're going to be able to pump out the rest of them because you're going to get an extra 10%. So that's 23% extra damage on top of everything else that you have with your gear. Then we're going to go down here to kill streak. Increase damage inflicted by 6% in the arena and 3% in all other locations for each enemy killed by this champion in open battles. Stacks across each round in a battle up to 12%. That's really good because after you kill that first wave, you're going to have another 12% damage. So what did I say? 23. So now you're at, 35. 35% bonus damage on top of your crit damage, on top of your attack damage, on top of any increased debuff. No, you don't have to get that. But if you're doing force, keep, or whatever dungeon with him, on top of any increased damage, anything like that, you're going to be having that. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. My the dumpster's taking out the garbage people are taking the dumpster out for my apartment complex. Place a shield buff on this champion for one turn. When this champion kills an enemy, the value of this shield is equal to 15% of champion's max HP. So that's good. We're just going to get a little bit extra protection in case we don't kill that first wave. Because as I said, he's a glass cannon. Then we want that extra crit % damage. So on top of everything else, we had that 35. Now we're up to 50% increased damage overall. And that's not including the critical bonus for it. For that's a ton of overall damage just through the masteries. And then for the second tree, we're going to choose Defiant, resistance up to 10%, so that's good for the dungeon aspect. We're going to go here for improved parry. Let me get a drink of water. Decrease the damage received by this champion by 8% when this champion is hit with a critical. So that's good. He's not going to get hit with criticals very much in the campaign, but good for dungeons, like I was saying. Hit the champion by 10% of max HP when they kill an enemy target. That's awesome for killing waves. If you're taking damage, you're just going to heal that right back up. Reduces the damage by this champion. This champion receives from specific enemy by 0.75% with each hit taken from the enemy. Damage reduction stacks up to 6% for each enemy. That's good for maybe arena or maybe the clan boss. Not clan boss. I'm sorry. Force keep has a 50% chance of to counterattack when this champion loses 25% of their max HP from a single enemy skill. So that if you're farming in a area that has a good strong enemy and they hit you and you're just a super glass cannon fellhound, then that would be a good skill. Or if again in force keep or whatever else dungeons you may want to do. Sorry again for my alarm. But that's what I went with. Hopefully if you guys would put your input down in the comments below, let me know what you thought, what you would have done. Would you have gone with my warlord, or would you have gone with royal guard, or would you have gone with somebody else? But thank you for watching. Tune in next time. We'll probably be doing some. I think my next video will be on Epic 7. I've been playing that game. I downloaded it the other day. I have a couple of legendaries in there already. Got lucky with some pulls, so I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe do some openings on there if you'd like. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please put a thumbs up, like the video, and then if you'd like to see more content from me, click that subscribe button. And then if you want some notifications, hit the bell, and every time I post a video, you'll be notified. So tune in next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Catalyst Gaming, signing out.